Oh, hello. Oh, my mic's on. I'm here. It's fantastic. We are here for assembly, where we get to SE2 AI assembly, where we're coding a bot together that wins. I'm Drekken, and I am so happy to have you here. And man, I have to say, I'm actually really happy because this is one of the first times I would say that my stream kind of kicked off without too much of a hitch. I feel like every week I am like fighting the magic of my stream to kind of say, okay, well, does this work today? Or is this going to break today? Or uh, what needs to be updated today? And I feel like there is always this struggle with trying to get the stream running. But I'm here with you today and it's running and my stuff are kind of working as they should. And so I'm really excited. We're going to get into the nitty gritty of coding, but just in case you do not remember what we do here and what's happening on it, we are doing some programming together. If you're in the membership, you join me weekly on Mondays and we build our bots together. Um, and this week, or rather this session, we are working on our microbot. I've never actually coded a microbot of this caliber because this microbot is this microbot. Oh, actually, I just double check something. Okay, good. I was worried I was on the wrong microphone. This microbot is going to be on the new version of the micro system. And if you followed my other microbots, you've seen them before, and they look fairly, um, it was a pretty simple. This one is more micro and less about strategic placement, which is a little disheartening for me personally. I don't like that it is more micro heavy and less strategic positioning because I don't know. I think StarCraft 2 in general is a little bit more about the strategic stuff of where your units are. Like, are you in a choke point? Do you have the conclave? Are you on a ramp? Are you at the bottom of the ramp? Like, I think that actually plays more role than whether or not units are moving back when they have low health. I find that to be almost pretty pedestrian in without trying to sound too esoteric in my analysis of it. It just feels a little pedestrian to be focusing on like pure micro, but whatever. These are bots, and so my personal enjoyment is irrelevant. It's just about coding for the goal, and we'll make sure that we can do our best to work on this. Anyways, broad strokes about programming together. We are going to get to encode this project together. It's a bit of a group social exercise. Best thing about it is that we can work on a project together, and you don't have to do it alone, and all the good things there because it'll be a good idea to kind of do that. So uh I mean, we should I think we should get started. All right. Do I need to go over mob programming? Okay, I'll do a quick mob programming overview. Mob programming, similar to peer programming, except that there's a mob, which is you guys. We have pilot, navigator. Pilot does the coding, navigator gathers the direction, keeps an eye on where we're going, make sure we're coding the pieces and overall direction. Mob, you guys do kind of like your on the fly code review 24/7. And then if I get anybody from the community who's going to be working with me, we'll rotate. If not, I'll keep going on my own. It's okay. And so, quick thing, if you want to be joining up with the community, exclamation mark join, assign your up yourself, and I kind of, we kind of do like if you haven't made a bot before, we'll do like a little session on how to make a bot. If you have made a bot before and you just want to join the community, also sign up, and then we can find out what's the best way to join up. And my goal with that is just get everyone ready for building bots, working on your AI building skills, and creating awesome projects that can go into your portfolio. Cool. Let's I guess just kind of jump into it really. Uh okay. Where's my music? Because I think I need to have some coding music. I don't know where that music's gone, and I'm hoping it's going to start up again soon. Kind of sad that I'm not hearing it. Maybe I need to turn it back up. Ah, there we go. There we go. Hopefully this is not too loud. Stop, bring it down just a smidge. Okay. So I got something cool to show you today. I've been working on our design philosophy for this microbot. Hopefully you can see it. So I've mapped out what we're going to be, how we're going to design this bot to essentially win. So I kind of created some basic decision logic. This is not fully fleshed out. I just took a quick crack at this and how I wanted to design this. This is designed in Obsidian. If you're curious, I use Obsidian for all my notes. I use Obsidian for everything, really. Obsidian is like, Jesus. I really love Obsidian. My two favorite go-to tools for design and planning is Obsidian and Notion. But this is Obsidian. And I've started to kind of graph out what this bot's going to do and how it's going to work. So we kind of got to get like kind of debug tools. So luckily Eris framework has a lot of things we're going to already need, but we do want to kind of have a just our general debug to kind of know where the bot is and how it's working. So I have a perception module or decision logic, action executors, and then round managers. So I was actually thinking of breaking up a couple of files on like managers and how to, so like maybe a micromanager. And I mentioned this in my newsletter, my amazing award-winning newsletter, just in case you haven't heard. I'm thinking of, I actually like to use some reinforcement learning on this microbot. Never done it before. It would be kind of exciting to try. I feel like it's something that is worth giving a shot. I actually haven't decided what area of which to scope that out in is going to be best, but putting a little bit of reinforcement learning, maybe in the formations, might be where I'm thinking, like the formations, and then training it on like formations that win best might be where I would maybe attempt. What I may also do is have a kind of static formations, and it, instead of like giving it this formations itself, that it will have to create the formations. Rather, I give it a set of formations, and it cycles through which one's the best formation based on data, which might be interesting to choose. You know, maybe a little bit reinforcement learning on which formation to use. I don't know. I haven't really thought yet, but I really know I want to experiment a little bit with machine learning on this bot. It's not I can't promise I'm going to do it. Actually, sorry, I'm going to commit to looking into it, and I'm going to explore it with you. If you're here on the stream, we'll explore it together. That's not what's happening today. I'm always open to suggestions. Today, we're going to be just putting through implementation. The first part is we're going to be breaking down our units into various different groups in the Eris framework, and then we're going to just apply Stutterstep to the Marines and the Marauders. Specifically, Marines and Marauders will have Stutterstep, and then I think that will be the major stuff we'll do today, is getting Stutterstep brought in, and then yeah, we have role behavior, so I guess maybe role behavior will be rolled into that. Positioning, that's a hard thing, so we're not doing that today. So first thing, we'll just do Stutterstep, and then next thing we'll be doing maybe next week will be the heal logic for medevacs, and obviously cyclone, lock on, and kite. And there's a lot of stuff in here, but let's do Marine Marauders. Super simple, super easy. Oh, this music actually is a little loud, and it's almost not very inspiring. I might bring it down a tad. Okay, let's jump into it. First things first. Let's create a new folder. Let's call this folder managers. I'm feeling now currently I've designed in my mind a formations managers, and then I think we'll have combat, so we'll have combat.py, and then formations. I think we'll keep it simple. It's just combat and formations, and in combat it'll manage what the units are doing in combat, and then formations essentially where they need to be. I think we can keep it really super simple. We'll keep these managers in here. We'll create some new files, and we'll say formations.py, and then this will be combat. And also, if you're not familiar, ChatGPT 4.1 is free right now on Cascade. I mean on Windsurf, and I am going to take full advantage of it. If you want some credits for that, you let me know. Actually, I think it's in the description. I think so. Let me see. Yeah, it is. Okay. I'm actually gonna just pop it in here. I don't know if anyone's gonna pop in and take that advantage stuff, but if you do, you get like my little referral code. Why not, right? Okay, cool. We got that. Let's pop over to the bot. So actually we already imported Stutterstep back. Interesting. So we got a couple of roles in here. I am always forgetting how Eris handles roles. I bring the music down. How Eris handles roles. Let me just quickly pop up Eris's role manager. It'd be nice, I think, maybe to get Eris or get a ChatGPT or something to go through Eris's entire library and just pick out things that might be useful for us, instead of me having to manually dig in there and be searching through all the possibilities of what Eris could use. Okay, so I always forget how to handle. So we'll actually need to bring in a grid. I think first things first, if we want to be doing stutter stepping. So we need to be bringing in a grid on step. Will it be? So we're gonna want. Oh, we already imported NumPy. Then we're gonna want to call it. I'm just gonna say grid. I actually am not sure why the ID is getting a little testy with me. What does it want? It wants to, for whatever reason, pull this stuff back. Why though? I feel like that's how it's supposed to be. It wants to. Is my indenting wrong? It shouldn't be. It's like pretty straightforward. Class. Seems right. Not quite sure why it's being a little testy. Sorry, I'm just gonna put it up the API. So I just want to see if I already initiate, super initiate. That's good. Ace def on step. I don't know why it's freaking out here about this stuff. Maybe I just tell it to ignore it and tell it to stop. Okay. Yeah, it's acting weird. Okay, you know what? Let's see what it wants. Would you like to check the air spot? I don't know. I don't know. See, is it my indenting? Let's find out. What is going on? Okay, there it goes. Okay, now it's acting better. It must have been something up with my indenting. Jesus Christ. Relax, okay? I think something's up with my indenting. I must have screwed up my indenting somewhere. Now it's like freaking out the IDE. Something's off. It looks right to my eyes, but I don't know. It seems weird. It's so weird. In my mind, it seems to be just fine. Let's see if I... You know what? Maybe I'll just like how it's doing this. So it wants to kill. Maybe it's going on its own thing, because I think this makes a lot of sense. And though I do agree, maybe this super doesn't need to actually have anything in the on step iteration. So let's maybe get rid of that. Oh no, it does have to have my bot in there. Let's have my bot itself on the on step dot iteration. Okay. Seems to stop being all like crazy. Stop that. All right. Stop that too. That's so weird. I wish it would stop. Okay. Let's pop in. What was it doing? Stutter stepping. So we're adding a grid. Sure, pop it in a grid. So on step grid equals self dot get grid. I think I have to pull in is it the combat manager? What do I have to bring in? Stop trying to it's not grid manager, it's the stop trying to be so helpful. Becoming annoying, really. I already have combat mate. Stop. I actually want that to come in. So the manager it's the manager mediator. So we want to go from errors dot managers manager mediator. Okay, bring in the mediator. Then we're going to need to get a grid. Have to import the grid in. So grid equals actually. So we'll have to go something like grid. Be done. You get, and then it's like grid mediator dot ground grid. Is it ground grid? Get ground grid. Okay, cool. So we got ourselves a grid. Actually, we might not. We might need to. Don't need to do that on step. Maybe just in the initiation. I'm wondering if I'm missing a file. I feel like I need to tell it that I'm using Python SE2 so it'll stop getting all freaky on me. Oh, I do have that already here. It said it's like Python SE2. Actually don't need this anymore. Yeah, that should be fine. So grid, mediator ground grid. So what we'll probably do is we will leave most of the combat stuff to what to do inside inside combat. So let's say maybe we'll move we'll probably move Bioball into combat. What else do we need to do? So we'll probably just move Bioball into combat and then have it pull it when we need it. And then what else do we need to do? So it has the grid. It's on initiation. Okay, let's move this into here. UI. Let's move this over. Oh, what happened here? Oh, it just set us up. That was weird. It's gonna get into the flow of using. Use this a bit more. Bioball into combat PY. Let's test out this 4.1. Actually, I've not got a chance to play with it. See how good it can follow orders. We'll give it something easy to do. That's doing a lot. Oh, but it's probably gonna have to do the imports. Man, thank goodness that I'm not paying for all these different chains. Lord. I guess it was just kind of get itself familiar with the code base. That was gonna be faster. Maybe I'll switch to 03 and see how that looks. This one definitely takes a lot longer than I was expecting. It wasn't all that complicated. Maybe that's why it's free. Jeez. Probably could have just done this myself. I mean, I actually really liked Claude. Can I turn back to it? I will try. Wow, 03 high reasoning costs 10 credits. Holy snap, that's so expensive. That's really expensive. 10 credits? Those are kind of expensive. Oh, this is actually giving me a hard time. Let's cancel this request. Oh, I can't cancel the request. Weird. Okay, there we go. Let's change models. Medium high. Let's try 04 medium high. That was a pretty simple request that I thought it was gonna just ace, but I guess not. Let's try again. Bio ball. Combat. To combat PI. Bring in. Oh. Thought I was losing frames, but it seems to be fine. Weird. Bring in. So can still used in main. Let's try a different model. Oh, maybe this crashed. Okay, let's try this again. Let's try a new model. Oh. That was weird. Okay, let's try this model. Is this the free one? It is. Okay. Move by a ball to combat UI. With the appropriate imports. Can't be. My computer is down. That is really weird. I think something is. I think Zoom? Was it Zoom that was taking up all my memory? Or OBS? What's happening? Something just suddenly started to take up all my computer's memory. I don't know what it is. Something's eating up my PC's memory. Oh, it might be the IDE. Okay, guys, just bear with me for half a second while I figure out what's something's causing my computer to like freak out. I'm not sure what it is specifically. I don't know if it was my. Everything seems to be fine now, but for a hot minute, looks like my IDE was just on fire. Let's see if I can get it back now. Where are we? There we go. Okay. Might have been. Try to see what's taking up a lot of my resources. Perplexity. What's going on with perplexity? Okay. No, something. I think something's going on with this IDE. Is like my windsurf is going a little. Okay. I think it's okay. Okay, let's try this again. Wonder if that chain just caused everything to go crazy. Okay, let's try this again. Okay. Tried this 3 times. I'm using 04. Good. All right, imports. Let's try this again. These models are kind of slow though. Not gonna lie. It's not a good, like they're slower than I'm used to. Maybe I'll go back to Claude. I like the Claude. Yeah, this model is so freaking slow. Especially for such a simple task. Oh, now it's going. Man, that was so slow. I will, for the next thing, I'll go to Claude after this, and then I'll test because I don't know why because like Claude's been pretty quick and I've been pretty happy with Claude overall. Okay, oh, it moved it over. Cool. So that moved. But man, it's really chugging along here. Did it actually move it? Oh, it did move it over. Okay. And it was, and it brought in the right imports. That's good. Yeah, it's really slow today. Maybe it's something with the model. Try. Jesus. Okay, well, while it works, I guess I'll just work on something else. Oh, there it is. Jesus. Oh, was I missing the initiant? That sounds about right. Was I missing that? Doesn't sound right. Yeah, that's right. So that's right. I don't remember. Am I missing a file? Let's get it to run. Let's just double check. Accept all. Sure didn't break anything in the aftermath. Man, everything's running slow. Maybe it's my computer. So game's not open. Oh. Oh, maybe he didn't do anything. Where's this? Main.py. Manager hub. What is it trying to find? $423? We do not have a 423. Actually, we don't even need this anymore. combat that we, and is that bringing in the managers? Oh. Yeah, we don't need combat maneuver. What isn't it like? Run up. Did it change the run file? What did you do? Oh, I am missing initiate file. So it's actually probably should be here. Yes. And actually want this to be from dot. That's not eyeball. I think it's actually bio. Actually, what is the let's change this class to overclock, because that's what the bot is called now. Overclock. Call it overclock. And it's actually called overclock. And then yeah, this model is really slow for the nature of what for the simpleness of these questions. I need to switch these models. Maybe it's because it's free and everyone's just using it. Maybe these models are just really overloaded. Oh, what is it doing? It created an initiate, but I don't think it should be in the managers. I'm pretty sure. Oh, I guess I'm not sure. Oh, you know what? Managers should be in the bot folder. That's the problem. Shit. Shit. Oh my god. A manager should be in the bot folder. Should be here. This is where it should have been. That's why it was causing a problem. I made a mistake. It should have been in the bot folder. Okay, reject what it asked. Let's do that. And so this initiant is right. I actually don't need this. Just here. This actually should be me. There we go. Okay, should be a little bit, and this is not my bot anymore. It should be overclock. All right. Now it's acting a little bit better. Okay. That was silly, but let's see if it runs now. I'm gonna change models to Claude 3.7. Managers.combat. It's just overclock. Oh, I have two folders. Crap. I have made this not ideal. Okay, let's see if this works better. Okay. Stop. Let's see if that worked. Where is it looking for? It's looking for bot main, which is not correct anymore. Is it actually going to be in combat? Where is it looking for this? Can I import my bot from bot.main? Where is it asking for this? Run.py. Run.py. Oh, I see. Okay, so yeah, it's no longer my bot anymore. Probably should have just told it to change it everywhere. Anywhere else? Okay, that should be fine. Self.manage meter. Maybe I should have just kept my bot. Froze News would give me such a freaking hard time. Where is it asking for main.py? Let's see what it's complaining about. Mediator, ground mediator. Start. Managers. Manage mediator. Or manage mediator. There, let's try this. All right, let's see if you are at least a little bit more happy now. What is this error? Self.mediator. It's not like self.mediator.get ground grid. That's weird. You know what? Maybe we won't do any. We won't do the grids here. Maybe we'll just do the grids in the. We'll do the grids actually in the combat. Yeah, I'll just do grids here. Sure. Let's just put it here for now. Yeah, we just need grid and bot.ground grid. Import numpy. Yep. Okay. Okay. Maybe it'll be a little bit less finicky. Probably don't need 0.2, I guess. Or actually, we probably don't even need the manager mediator here. Yeah, we could probably get rid of that. 0.2 as well for now. Let's try this now. Looking for maps. Can't find any maps. Jesus. Oh, something. Oh, it worked now. Jeez. Okay, the fact that it launched is okay. Okay, it works. Let's only work on the first map first. Can we make sure we only have one map for now? Just have the one map for now. Just focus on the single variable map. Okay, so far so good. Switch back to Sonnet. Okay, here in combat. Got the grid, add ground grid. So far so good. Yes, I know you think I'm not using it. I'm going to use it. Let's pull back up our map. Okay, so we need to implement the Marine Stutterstep. So what did we do for Marine and Marauder? And do the Marines have stim? I won't worry about that. So we'll just make sure everyone's in. Okay. Submarines. Good. And then Marauders. Okay, I think we're pretty. Oh, we need to include Hellions in here. So we need to do Hellions. So Marines, Hellions. Do we want to treat Hellions as melee? I guess, like, in theory, they're kind of like melee. And then we'll say, like, mech type. So we'll kind of break it into mech. So we'll say, like, mech type. It's ID equals, like, what do you want to say? Unit type. So switched from, well, bio and meta, mech. I'm gonna say unit type is Hellion. Unit type tank. Siege tank. There it is, siege tank. Let me double check. I have a list of all the units we need to be mindful of. So that's Medivacs. Do we want to put that actually as a support? So maybe we'll say support units. Marines, Marauders, Medivacs, Cyclones. Cyclones. Unit type ID. Cyclone. So I have Marines, Marauders, Hellions, Medivacs, Cyclones, Tanks, Ravens, and Ghosts. So we'll actually, well, then we'll put Ghosts in here. Ghosts. And then let's say support type. And then we'll say set. And unit type ID. Ravens. All right, cool. So we have biotype, mech type, support type. What do we want to do for the support? What is the roles? What are the roles that Eris supports? So you have attacking roles. Is there a list of roles? I actually am not a fan of how Eris does roles and how they do squads, but let me just do a quick skim of how it handles it. Okay, actually, I guess you kind of want to think of it as roles, or like what is the units, because you can switch between roles, because if they were switching to be attacking and defending. Where's the list of roles though? List of roles. Is there a, can I just see this? Attacking. Defending. Is there a support? Scouting. Okay, there's scouting. What's different roles? There's supposed to be like let's see what it does. Or maybe you don't have to assign them roles. There's no support role. Maybe I'm thinking about roles in a. When it comes to elevating your bot capabilities, maybe I'll ask these AIs to see. Look up in the Eris framework all the different type of roles supported. Ah, okay. Oh, we got a lot in here. Attacking. Main squad of the map. Defending. Base defender. Bane fodder. Map control. Dropship. You could probably just use the dropship role. Yeah, I guess we just use okay, just guess just the dropship used for drops. We can just use control group 1. And just go control group 1. So control group 1. Just keep them in that. Actually, I kind of like how Claude was suggestive on that. That was actually really useful. Though it's draining some of my credits. Let's go back to 4.1. Let's see how 4.1 does. Maybe it's not so congested now. Control group 1. So they all go to control group 1, and then that's fine. So now the Cyclones or the Hellions should also attack with the Marines on the 3rd round. Yeah, we need some Stutterstep in there. Oh, did we? Oh, there are Reapers. Jeepers. Okay, I forgot Reapers. We actually might put the Reapers. I forgot Reapers. And then we're probably gonna. And we're probably going to want to tell them to maybe not, instead of going to the middle, we're going to want to focus on going towards the enemy. Just want to make sure Hellions are getting... Okay, Reapers. Okay, Reapers are doing their thing. So yeah, I probably don't want to do the center of the map. We'll probably want to do something where it's... But we're not going to overcomplicate it right now. Okay. Let's add some stutter back into this. And then stutter back. And so let's see if we can just go, did I add a grid? Yeah, there's a grid. Can I just actually just go stutter back? Like this, and it should... It's missing a... Oh, I have to do it every time, so I have to go like formation dot add. Oh, maybe it's actually... am I missing... Oh, maybe... I need to have this group position. Yeah, group position is a thing. So I actually need 0.2 in here, or I do have 0.2 imported. Squad position. Squad position requires position where this group is situated. Do I just need to say squad position? I'm missing something. Let's say something like squad. Squad position. To import in Python. So we simply like squad position 0.2. I try to remember how to do this. Maybe I should actually do individual units stutter back instead of the whole group. Maybe actually that's what's killing me. Because I've done individual units stutter back. I don't know if I've done the whole group stutter back. I mean, do we want to do a whole group? Or should we be doing individual units operating as their own? So I guess what I've always done is that each unit would stutter back on themselves. Let's just do group stutter back and see what happens, and then we'll kind of so we want to actually import Scythian stuff, so or Scython from Scython extension, import CY. Great, there we go. I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna work. Let's find out. I actually thinking now. I'm like, I can't remember if I ever got squad stutter group stutter back to work, but let's see what happens if the group stutter back. It might stutter back. Oh, they are. Are they stuttering back? They are not. They are not stuttering back. They're also. Is that SCVs? Huh. Are they bio or mechanical? Oh, they're mechanical. We're gonna just have to, I guess, put SCVs in there under mechanical. Mechanical. So SCVs are in here. Okay, so we got SCVs. Then we got, so let's stutter back. Maybe I'm not using, let's check out how group stutter back works. Maybe I'm not using group stutter back as it should be used. I feel like I've never used group stutter back because of this very reason. I feel like I've never used it because it has always been a pain in my butt to get it to work. Now I remember group stutterback being incredibly annoying to use. So instead of kicking around with that, okay, well, maybe we won't use it like this. Maybe what we'll do is start breaking things into individual. So let's not use that. And then we'll actually use individual behaviors. We'll bring in individual behaviors from Eris behaviors, combat, individual. Stutter unit back. And so you're gonna actually want to probably use stutter forward for tanks, right? You're gonna want to we'll probably still want stutter forward. I mean stutter forward if there's a tank, because you want to, like, as a group, we'll probably want to do a formation if, like, there's a group of, like, if there's a tank, that's when you're gonna want to use stutter forward back. I mean, sorry, stutter forward. You're probably gonna want stutter forward when there's a tank in the enemy. Anyways, for now we'll get stutter back in. And then we should actually think about adding squads. So we have a grid. We'll just bring in squads too, just from Eris combat, squad manager, import unit squad. Is it squad or squads? I feel like I did. Oh, it's Eris managers. Squad manager. There we go. What? We'll bring in pick enemy target. And we'll bring in closest too. Bring in all three of those. Should we have bio ball? Should actually change this to probably like core army. We'll just call this core. I call this fireball, but I actually going to call this core army instead. Change it over here too. Perfect. Okay, so core army, we'll call this core army, and then we could have called this actually maybe control core army. We'll probably need to get the air grid at some point too. So okay, so we'll start putting things in squads. We'll just make a single squad for now. So we actually want to put the position of this army. Position of core. Core squad. Position of squad 1. Let's say squad 1. Point 2. Dot. About me get squad position. I guess we can just actually bring in from Eris. Managers. I don't know if we're gonna pull out. What was it? What was it? Get squad position. What was? I don't need that. Get squad position. Is it the manager mediator? Yeah, it's manager mediator. We can also do it here, I guess. Like self. Get position of main squad. And it's like roll equals attacking. Doesn't seem right. Is this shit? There it is. There it is. There we go. And then we're gonna want to bring in some squads. We'll just maybe have a simple squad. Or do I need to bring it? No, I did bring in unit squads. That's weird. Or do I need to bring in the... Actually, so for squad in... Should call this... Just forces is fine. In forces? Okay. I'm trying to remember how this part works. So they have a core army, and then we want to put them in squads. Maybe we should say for unit in thing. Okay, let's actually just keep it really simple first. Just want to before we add a squad. So let's say, Jesus, stop it. Sometimes it can actually be quite annoying. Is it unit concept unit rule? I am going to call them. Please stop. And then we want to go maybe like say enemy close enemy bot dot mediator get units in range. Did I not? Is that not get? Is that not the right thing? Get. Yeah, something's off here. There we go. Yeah, I guess it should technically have like close enemy equals get unit in range. I mean, how do I want to do this? So in my mind, I think I just want to keep it simple for to start and then expand upon it. So you want to do, okay, everyone first, everyone in the group goes and they attack. That's easy. And then I want to say if there's an enemy unit, we want to say if there's an enemy unit, first do this, and then if there's an enemy unit, give the individual combat behavior to attack the unit, and then actually why don't I just use a little bit of AI here just to make this a little bit simple. Let's see if he's gonna figure it out. I hate that it does that. It's actually really annoying. What I want to do in core army is have them move as a group. Until they encounter enemy. Then instead give individual combat behavior to attack closest enemy and stutter unit back. Use Scython extensions and Eris framework combat behaviors. Let's see what it does. I'm gonna give it right privileges just because. Let's see what happens. Just looking up some stuff. And hopefully I've given it enough context. Are you telling me to do it, or are you gonna do it for me? Which one is it? Oh, it's gonna tell me. That's cute. Oh, it doesn't apply. Interesting. Uh, let's try this again. Let's do some 3.7 sonnet. I like sonnet the best still. All right. Let's see what it did here. But the aiming units, group in combat false. I don't think we need to do a. I don't think you need to group in combat. I think that's unnecessary. Okay, so I'm gonna actually get it to change that. Not a fan of the group in combat. Better to just have it trigger if the enemy exists. And then it did it. So it did do for every unit in unit, and it did do formation. Okay, so it did do that right. I think it a little just overcomplicated it. Should move to target. Yeah. Okay, I think it got it this time. There we go. That's better. That's much more simpler. I don't know what the fuck it was building before. I don't know why I did this. Where's my game? Okay, let's try again. Oh, okay. Oh, crap. So it's Stutterstepped. Kinda. Okay. So kind of Stutterstepped. Let's see what it messed up first. Actually, that makes sense. If not enemy units. Formation. Oh, I see. We need to register the bot behavior again. So it actually doesn't know that. So it's like bot behavior formation and yeah, something like that. You don't want to do something like that. You don't want to do it like that. Okay, that should work. Oh no. Hmm. So if not enemy units, then the whole group should move. Weird. So if not enemy units, so if there's no enemy units, which is what we want. So if there's no enemy units, weird. Also, this needs to use a grid. Unit target And it's missing the grid. Grid equals grid. So this is right, but why are we not getting a movement out of this? This is if not enemy units, if no enemy units, move as a group. Formation A move group. Forces. What did I have before? Oh, combat behavior is missing. That's what's missing. Combat behavior is missing. Okay, I see. Okay, I see what's missing. So this actually is going to need one for each. You actually want to do it like this. You're going to do it like this. And then you're going to want to actually have one in here, else. I think I have to do it for like this, if I remember correctly. This should work. Okay, so now they should move as a group. And then stutter step when they hit an individual enemy. Or not. So weird. That is odd. That is really odd. Huh. Am I importing a move group? I am importing a move group. Maybe I will do a quick print. That's weird. Combat maneuvers equals combat maneuvers. Maybe this is not. Oh, okay. Maybe I didn't do that correctly. Ah. Now let's try. Oh. No. But we didn't work out here. Okay, I should just explain it without fixing. I just want to know. I don't necessarily think that's how that works. It was formation. Da, 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 da. No, it is adding it as it's supposed to be. Hmm. For tags, r.tag for r in bioforces, and then I went r.tag for r in forces. Group equals forces. Yeah. Target equals target. That's right. Am I not doing... I did import a move group. Combat behavior is imported in as it should. Self.register behavior. No, it's bot.register behavior because it's now over there. Should I actually be... Oh. Should it be actually in here? Is that interfering? Ah, there we go. Okay. All right. There we go. Excellent. There we go. Cool. All right. What I don't understand though is why is this or maybe we only need to declare this once. Okay, you know what? We will only declare this once. So it may not be we only need this maybe once. And what it was is because of when I was registering the behavior, and that might have been causing problems. Oh, maybe not. Huh. It should make a difference because I should be able to declare formation for just once. And if there's no enemy. Oh, we need to name this bot. I forgot. We need to name it Overclock. so weird. If I put it back, will it? Hmm. It's weird. I don't think I should need to bring this up twice. Maybe just do this and just go like. Maybe group and individuals actually look at it differently. Nope. So I guess maybe do. It actually needs to go maybe each one. And try like that. Let's try that. Maybe I should just rename them. So weird. I had it working for like a hot minute and then I screwed it up. Let's change formation here to something like. Group formation. Okay, so far so good. We'll keep that as group, and then we'll have this as like group formation and then formation. Why is it only sending one? Hmm. I shouldn't stop them from moving though. Oh. Oh, we got to come in the stream. Okay, now they're moving. Jesus. Okay. Okay. Just in time, too. Okay. Cool. That is a wrap. Let's push it up. And then we're gonna be like, okay, added stutters, added compact and formation modules, added Stutterstep. Cool. All right, changes committed. All right, cool. That's today's. Okay, that was today's session. Next week we will. Well, actually, what's on the next week docket? I think we'll be working on squads. We'll put them into squads and make sure we can kind of maneuver them around in their appropriate squads. Seems pretty good. Other than that, all right, guys. If you want your own template, it's inside the description. You can get your own template, exclamation mark template, and make your own bot. If not, I'll see you next week here versus AI. Oh, Thanks for watching.